messed up. What is going on, everybody? Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm a bit early. Yeah, it's just so happened that I set my alarm for 10 minutes to prepare, and here I am, 5 minutes. But it's better early than late, am I right? Yeah, why? I was watching Thunderbolt. Like, let's be honest here. I was watching basically Bandit Flower, but it's split up into the episodes of the OVA. So basically, I was watching episode 5, and then I was halfway through episode 6, and then yeah, the alarm rang. So yeah, I'm not gonna be putting on Thunderbolt in the background to listen to because I haven't watched it through yet. But yeah, I am thinking of what to put on the background because I'm running out of things to play in the back. Since I'm alone talking to a top-down bird's eye camera and a microphone, basically all alone here. So yeah, hey, how is everybody doing? Do you want an update on the Hajiroboshi? Here it is. I finished the voiceover for the commentary video. Basically, it's like imagine Gundam Info, the Mobile Suit MS mission files or something like that. But yeah, here I have finished panel lining this thing, and I have put in the missing color wraps. There's not too many missing color wraps. Mostly it is on the chest and the back of the booster units over here. These are supposed to be black, and there are some gray pieces on the chest that are supposed to be kind of like the lock for the cockpit. Like not literally, but yeah, you know what I mean. The Hajiroboshi actually has like the top piece is actually a lock for the cockpit, and that's where the gray goes. Everything else is here, including the stickers. So yep, looking pretty good, I might say. It's of course less detailed when compared to the Marcosius because I finished this lining like 45 minutes, and including the what is it called, the missing color wraps. And here you go. And of course, polycaps. Stupid freaking polycaps. And for some reason, the paint has scratched off. So, yep, gotta fill that back in. Yeah, I'm just chatting here. I'm just chatting because it's still rather early. Can you give me your GBGW friend code? I'm gonna log in later and check my friend code. So yeah, you guys can see it later on. But here I'm just chilling, getting into the mood because I was in the movie watching mood like an hour ago, and I was watching Gundam Thunderbolt. Got halfway through episode 6 before I have to prep for the stream. So yeah, here we go. Gundam Hajiroboshi. Pretty nice looking. Quick question: do you panel line your kids off? Yeah, of course, I panel line my kids off cam. It's not necessarily the best thing to do with a bird's eye view of the build, and yeah, I really need to have close inspection. So yeah, every time I had to bring something up to my eyes, it's not really making for good display. Why do I feel like it's very loose? Because it's the polycaps. Is it more stable than the Marcosius? Definitely. But still, I had to swap out the shoulder polycaps because the ones that are from the original kit are poor. I have to swap them out for replacements. And the waist ball joint is actually pretty loose as well. I do not want to scratch the ball joint or something like that. Yeah, if I could get it out, I will. Actually, let me see. I missed yesterday's stream. No problem. No props. Revan, you just missed the Hajiro. Okay, crap. Well then, this is G-Reco all over again. It looks as though I'm not gonna be able to pick this ball joint right back out. It's loose on the ball joint hole, but the ball joint is gripping onto the waist piece very, very tightly. So looks as though I'm not going to be grabbing this ball joint out anytime soon. Yep. Stupid polycast, man. It was good at the beginning of the line, and then it was great, and then it was poor. Right down to the Hajiro Boshi over here. And that's the only thing. Everything else that is a problem with this kit is due to the design being a little bit finicky. Like the long V fin colliding with the shoulders, and of course the gigantic booster tanks in the back colliding with everything else, and of course the wings colliding with the arm movement. That's basically everything else. The only structural integrity problem that I face now is the waist ball joint that I kind of managed to get out. So G-Rec all over again. How are you able to get the perfectibility? Well, first of all, if you're confused, the perfectibility is no longer a Blu-ray box set exclusive. It has been made limited to Gundam Base Tokyo, and so one of the stores over here is able to import the the perfectibility into their store. Yes, sure, it costs $800, but 800 Hong Kong dollars, not American dollars. So yeah, sure, it costs $800, but I feel like, well, I'm missing myself a birthday present. I'm due a birthday present for myself. Like, sure, the Extreme Gundam is one of them, but it was for my friend. So yeah, and of course I did blow a little bit of money on P Bandai's, but I'm gonna treat them as Christmas presents. So yeah, no worries, no worries. I still have quite a bit of money saved up, so yeah, hopefully I'm gonna be able to make those back. And this ball joint is really starting to piss me off. But the worst part is it's sunk in, and I cannot grab it out. So it looks as though I need to tighten up this peg over here, so as to make it stay. But every time I try to do something to these pegs that have contact with polycaps, yeah, things just go wrong. But I'm gonna try it anyways. I have my glue here. I'm just gonna put it in, plug it back out, and then let's hope everything will work out. So let me read the comments first. Mold degradation. IBO kits seems to always have problems. The recent ones, yes. The one before the Marcosius I remember is the Astaroth Rinascimento, and because I was playing with that kit a lot, the grades, the joints started to become loose. Well, I am an RG kind of person, but it depends on the kit that it depends on the mobile suit that. Oh crap! There's the Jupiter. It depends on the mobile suit that is actually being made into real grade. Now, the Force Impulse, I'm not really too big of a fan, but yeah, the new Gundam obviously I'm a fan of. But I still cannot get the Char's counterattack fight. But then again, I haven't watched the original Gundam yet, so yeah. But again, I'm autistic, so it may take somebody to explain the entire storyline to me, but don't now. I still have yet to watch the original Gundam, and thankfully the trilogy is still on Gundam Info, so I can check it out whenever the hell I want. Okay, so that's gonna mold the glue, and there we go. Let's leave it off to dry. So Force Impulse is such a fun build though. Not too interested in the too interested in the Impulse, but I may get it someday when the boring months roll around. But well, September is gonna be a boring month because all we are gonna be getting is the Tertium Arms, and of course, like, I assume you guys that came in here have watched episode 25 of Re-Rise, haven't you? I wouldn't buy the original R78. No, I already have too many of those. I know it sucks. Everything prior to the Unicorn sucks. And yeah, we have the spoiler that is gonna be releasing in September, and of course I'm not gonna pick up the Master Grade Extreme. Unicorn Gundam is too expensive. Is the website back up now? Like, since yesterday the lineup is not. Oh, okay, let me click back to the main page, and yes, the website is back up. Good. And the overload, I don't know. Okay, there is one more P Bandai kit. It's basically the regular Gunner Zaku Warrior or something like that. The green Zaku Warrior, and the entry grade Gundam, of course. So the only kits that I'm going to be picking up in September are the Tertium Arms and the entry grade Gundam. I'm not going to be picking up that coupled noodles because that's a waste of money. I'm not going to be picking up the spoiler because I already have I already have everything that's in that package. All that is a different color. And then in comes October. Of course, there are 2 kits that we're gonna be picking up. So it's the new Astray. The name will be announced after episode 26 of Re-Rise uploaded. It's uploaded because, of course, we do have that Astray inside of that episode, and of course we have the heavy arms. And wait a minute. Oh yeah, in September the Dictus will be coming to me. October I think is the Eldora Gundam, and November is gonna be the heavy weapon system upgrade for the real great new Gundam, and then December is gonna be the Heisen Play Raw 2 TR1. So yeah, quite a bit of P Bandai for the following months, but it's just 1 piece per. No, wait a minute. It's 2 pieces for December because I do have the Pluton coming as well. And then in November, November I'm going to be picking up the Moderate E Karuga, and of course, we do have the Gundam 00 Sky Mobius that I'm going to be picking up. The weapon set I'm not going to be picking up. I'm sorry, I'm just going through the catalog here. And December, yes, I did mention the P Bandai kits, but then there's nothing announced for December yet for regular releases. So it looks as though we're going to have something for what is it called? Well, for December. And let me put up something to listen to in the back because I'm just gonna go insane if not. So give me a little bit of time. I need something to listen to. There we go. Put it down to the lowest volume. Can't hear shit. Okay, there we go. Let's. Do you live in Japan because you got it fast? No, I live in Hong Kong, and today is actually the listed release date for the Aegis Knight and the Hajiroboshi. The Hajiroboshi came here early for some stupid reason, but here we have it now. Yes, I did censor the box. You're not an RG person, so you're just kind of stuck with limited options. Yeah, I did mention I'm an RG person as well. I really like the intricacies in the real grid kits, but it does take quite some time to build. I'm not gonna be streaming let's call it Full Armor Plan B Unicorn Gundam, because it may take half a day. But I'm not going to be streaming the whole way through, but I may stream some parts of it. So, yeah, please tell me in the chat whether or not you want to see the beginning or the end or in the middle. Gun primer is supposed to help with loose joints. Okay. RX-78 no, Japan. Well, me on September need to go to school. Oh, that's bad. Well, my school starts on October the 5th, so let's hope we can hit 3K by then. Okay. Milt Astray, Unicorn, Gravity 2 months, Xeon still. Yeah, I agree. But we are getting the real great Xeon. But then again, we are going to be having like 120 Hong Kong dollars worth of legs. That's going to be coming in 2021. Like, that's my speculation, not confirmed. I would hope everyone saw episode 25. What was that you used for the joint networking? Not working. Excuse me, Grand Foss. I don't understand what you mean by joint networking. I gotta pick out the new Crossbone full class of belated birthday person. Oh, happy birthday, Matthew. No, wait a minute. Please add a question mark if you have a question, because I can misunderstand it. No, I'm not gonna be picking up the Crossbone. Plus, August P Bandai releases are usually available in September over here, so no, it's too late. It's gonna be too freaking late. I'm getting the Dictus alongside the Real Great Crossbone X2. Ah, cool. I can pick it up right now. It's available in the store. I know where to get it, but I'm not gonna be I'm not interested in the X2. I want a version of Gother Amaterasu because the machine is awesome. Maybe in the Master Grade first on retail. Cool. Wasn't the Real Grade have 3 batch release? Please. I'm not understanding, Revan. Right, RG Xeon. Can we start now, please? Yes, sure. Sure. You can do a 2-parter. Oh, sorry. No, we can't start. Cool. Luckily I have another box at the side, so now we can start. Luckily I haven't thrown out the Hajiroboshi's box yet. There we go. There's my workstation on the side. Am I late? No, you're not late. Do Re-Rise Gundam on review video. No. No, not in this review, but I am going to be putting out the, these... No, I am not going to be getting the, Not going to be... I'm not going to be getting the Unicorn Extremes. No, I'm sorry, no. It's too expensive. I already blew $1,000 on the Fenix and 800 on the Unicorn. I'm not going to be... On the real grade Unicorn perfectibility. I'm not going to be... Oh my god, this is too tall. I'm not going to be... There goes the stand. I'm going to pick it up later. I'm not going to be blowing like a $2,000 on the Master Grade Unicorn. That's like perfect grade price. So I'm sorry. I know it's a pretty good chance for me to get some publicity, but I'd rather save up my money first. So I apologize. Wait a minute. What color are the... Okay, there we go. My alphabet is all over the place. What the hell is the color of the D plates? Oh, right, it's the Justice plate. Okay. High grade C Gundam, not until the second episode, not until the second movie of Hathaway's Flash is released. Because I've heard that the Penelope is the only Gundam that will appear in the first movie. Hathaway is the biggest simp in Universal Century. Okay. Am I late? No. I will be getting Anima Rise. Like, no offense. I would if I could, okay? I would probably get the MG Extreme if I could. But no, I'm not going to be picking that up because of money issues. Hey there. Mecha Gaikotsu and probably, yeah. And let's be assured, Mecha Gaikotsu will mess up the transformation again. Say something in Cantonese, please. Why? Why? I'm gonna get a Banshee perfectibility if they make it. Well, you can actually make a Banshee here because there's the Banshee V-Fin. Master Grade Extreme versus. Master Grade Extreme, okay. Well then, I'm not gonna judge people who get it, but I'm gonna have to see some reviews first because I'm not gonna put such a big bet on that. And what color is the E plate again? Oh my god. I have no excuse for my stupidity today. No. The kit does not have anything indicating towards a high grade Cosmic Era Aegis Gundam. So so the plates here are from either this kit, the Aegis Knight, the Justice Knight, or the Infinite Justice. So no indication that this kit will lead to a Cosmic Era Aegis Gundam. Although we can wish, can't we? Yeah, because the Aegis Gundam was one of my favorite old seed kits. Like, it does look pretty damn good. It doesn't have the squished proportions. And it does have a full transformation into the different modes. So that is evidently one of my favorite old seed kits to date. Of course, I cannibalized it and customized it, but yeah. Are you gonna get the Gundam Anima Rise? Of course I'm gonna get the Anima Rise. I'm gonna get 2. And then B, okay. Banshee's the superior cycle frame Gundam among the 3 siblings. What? Wait, DJ, have you actually seen the seen a review for the what is it called? The Master Grade Extreme Unicorn Gundam? So what language do you speak besides English? Well, I do speak Cantonese, but I refuse to. And I can speak Mandarin, or Putonghua if you call it that. Like, I'm ashamed of that for reasons I won't talk about. And I can speak a little bit of Japanese and very, very minor like skills in Celtic Irish. That's basically it. So I don't know too many languages, but I do know quite an amount. Yeah, Prime 92 is a female. I hate the fact that I only now got the fact that the re-res is reference to the sun. Now there's the sun in the background. Here's a Mandarin for you. I know what that says. It says I hate myself, and no doubt I do, but still not gonna say it on stream. No. MJ, are you hyped for RG Xeon? A bit, but I'm more hyped about the interesting ideas that may pop up because of that. Because, as I did say, we may be getting $120 worth of legs. Like, I'm just roughly guessing because the what's the C plates again? Because the upgrade set for the new Gundam costs 140, so yeah, I'm guessing that we're gonna have $120 worth of legs. And that's basically it. We're in the same time zone from the Philippines. Nice. Hopefully Shido Masaki would join Build Divers officially. Hopefully. But they're basically on the same team now. RG Perfect Xeon went. That's where the legs come from. That's where the legs come in. $120 worth of freaking legs. Hello Raptor fan. How's everybody doing in this I don't know. I always had to come up with a witty intro. I don't know why, but it looks as though I'm missing out some. Oh yeah, there we go. So this thing looks weird. You have a rectangle and a clip over here for the nose cone. Damn, you know your math. Yeah. Me too, I'm from Malaysia. Good. Hey Thunderstorm. Repinoika. Right, more justice parts. Do you play TCG? What is that? What is TCG? I say it since Masaki's in an album cover of the two Build Divers teams. Yeah, most likely. And then, where are my stickers? The stupid sticker sheet, man. This is... Well, we technically did get the second season for Re-Rise because the second half is actually the second season. Yeah. Tiny sticker sheet. And I need A and C. Okay. Trading card game. Ah, okay. Hey, please. I'm autistic. I don't understand anything I've never heard of. So, TCGs. No, I don't play any TCGs. Although I did used to somewhat collect Battle Spirits cards back in the day. Never really got into it at all. I just wish he doesn't become anything like Riku. Well, Riku doesn't have any character development. He's just a happy guy that likes Gundam. That's basically it. But Hiroto actually has some character depth. And of course, yeah, sure, they came up with a special move at the end of the day, but... And yeah, and I don't know. I really cannot rationalize that, but... I feel like he deserves it, but at the same time, I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine if you talk about where you're from, but yeah, it's fine. It's just free country here. We can talk about anything you want, apart from things that hurt other people. There's a 100 possibility for a purging virtue. Hello, I come from Thailand. Hey. Cool. Wonder will Build Divers get a season 3? Build Divers Re-Rise may not get a season 3, unfortunately, but maybe because we are going to be getting a Battle Log season for Build Divers. Question: Tall Geese 1 and 2 hug and a Wing Gundam massacre from 1985. Should I build or keep sealed? Good question. because I don't know anything about those. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, 19 and 20. Because I don't know anything about those kits, I really cannot say anything for sure about them. So yeah, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do with it. If you feel like building it, build it. Special moves are more or less a given in kids anime, of course. Why do I feel like the Re-Rising Gundam is an afterthought? Because the Wadam Pod was never designed to actually combine with anything. Like, they just kind of shoehorned the Wadam Pod in. Yeah, by the way, I'm spoiling everything, so if you hear something intriguing, go watch the episode. By the way, hey OMJ, hey generic weeb. Because Kazami is the antithesis for characters like Riku. I wish a custom Greep would show up in Build Diverse Battle, preferably as Hinata's machine. Yeah, maybe she would have the interest to join in the GBN fun. Who knows? Hinata's still best girl. Best symbolism. Although, yeah, Eve is also kind of a character for symbolism. Hinata is still the best one. But I do like Eve, though. And let's see here. Am I doing something wrong here? Detail facing the front and this facing the Russian. Okay, so it's just lining pieces up. Because it is kind of tough. Eve and May are so close second and third respectively. Of course. What's the oldest kit you've ever built? Like, oldest in terms of when I built it or in terms of the release year? Are you enjoying your build? Not when technicality comes in and I'm a little bit okay, there we go. That's everything lined up pretty well. Humongous seam line right down the shoulder, but I don't care because this thing is made to be taken apart. As long as this thing doesn't fall off, then I'm fine. Release year. Oh, the high grade fighting action Death Scythe Hell. Or I don't know, because I did build 3 of the old wing kits, like the fighting action Death Scythe Hell high grade, and I built the Hydra Gundam and the Aesculapius. I do not know which came first, so there's the 3 oldest kits that I've built on this channel. My obsession with Gunpla began with Gundam Wing, released in Philippines in the year 2000. Oh, cool, cool. All I want is an RGXL R4. Same. Gundam Age first Gundam series from watching Cartoon Network. Cool. The fact that they're seeing custom Gunplas existing GBN such as Core Gundam Anima Rise really perplexes me. Well, you can't really stop Rise from being like captivated by the Core Gundam on their accidental encounter. So, yeah. Thank you, Rise, for being captivated by the Core Gundam, while in fact it's just Bandai wanted to make more money. Yeah, I'm just adjusting the eye stickers because I want it to be in the precise position that it's supposed to be in. So I'm sorry. And I need the mask. I need the freaking mask. Where the hell is the mask? Just imagine a server full of Char Zakus. Jesus. It isn't that bad. Just imagine a full server of Strike Freedom Gundams, and you know you cannot win at all. Re-Rise is technically planet armor, so yeah, that's why. That's what I said yesterday. I'm gonna throw the Re-Rising Gundam into the planet armor. No, not planet armors. The core Gundam compilation video. And of course, I'm gonna be throwing in every single core Gundam that I can find into the freaking Gundam, just so you guys can see what monstrosity we can create if we have one single core Gundam and the other 3 kits. If GBM was real, the player base will probably be full of shy wannabes, because masks are cool. Like, not lying here, masks are freaking cool. Like in the past, in like visual arts lesson, when we are doing masks, I try to attempt to make the coolest mask that I can think of, but to no avail. I have no creativity. I only have creativity in writing, but no creativity when it comes to visual arts. That's why I feel like there's a That's why I feel like there is a barrier between me and my ideas, because I cannot fully visualize them. Do you have the high grade Wing Zero custom and other Endless Waltz kits? No, I don't. I only have, like, if you're talking about the high grade fighting action, then no. But if you're talking about, yeah, because there are no more high grades for the Endless Waltz kits other than the fighting action kits. So, yeah, I assume you're talking about those. So no, I don't have them. I already have the real grade Wing Zero custom, and of course, I'm holding out on a heavy arms custom. What about the Alice core gun? Like every single core Gundam, including the Alice one. So, yeah, let's see what kind of monstrosity that is gonna be. And of course, the eyes are a little bit messed up. God damn it! Blame it on my perfectionism. I really hate when eyes are off center. I absolutely hate it. Excuse the silence here. I'm trying to focus on the eyes. Is it the face that's the problem? Yeah, it's the face attachment that's the problem. There we go. That's way better. Okay, sorry for the minutes of silence there. Right. Now what's awkward? What do you think is the Wadum pod? The Wadum. That was stressful. Okay, so what have I missed? What have I missed? You have the high grade dust I held custom on your review, MJ. Yeah, that's what I said. I never built any more of the fighting action kits. So apart from the Death Scythe Hell, I didn't build any more of them. The Geos is really edgy. Yeah. Okay, what have I missed, everybody? What have I missed during my focus mode? I was answering a question where somebody was asking if mobile armors are allowed in GBN. If the Wadam pod is not a mobile armor, then what is? Wait. Yeah, the Wadam is actually a mobile armor itself. But I don't know if it counts as a mobile armor because it's shrunk down. I'm not sure. Pretty sure I can take a hash model in there and create infinite plumas and then wreck the entire party. I don't know. That's what's so little stickers, MJ. Yeah. This kid does barely have any stickers. But I hate if the eyes are off center or that kind of stuff. So that's why I took a few minutes to shut up and fix the eyes. And apparently it is because of the attachments that's the problem. And let me shut up for a little bit more while I cut up this child safety notes because the horrible. Let's just see a water pod as equivalent to the heavy weapon system, extra armor and protection. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be done. I'm gonna close that up. Just shoot a Sugoi beam from the sword. I think Alice is probably gonna learn and maybe make a gigantic combiner with all of his armors. Like, we already seen Alice Earth 3, and then we've seen the Dubious Arc, the Fake New, and of course, we have the Reverse Turn X. So maybe he's gonna bring all of those armors into one and create something horrifying. Will Rise be animated? He was brought to resistance during Hero's Search of Eve. I really hope so. I really hope at least Rise will actually show up once and actually shout Anima Rampage while he's unleashing the move. So hopefully Rise will make a cameo in the coming episode. Better idea: a large monolith can purchase armor and reveal a custom strike the war inside. Build burning Gundam much? Each are antithesis to the build diverse machines. Yeah. Apparently the child safety will expand to the top and bottom of the Vifen. Man. One of the toughest things that I'm gonna do. But it's safer. I must admit, it's safer to cut it like this. I'm gonna sand it down. Another thing about RLGBN is that everyone will give their own Sugoi beam, of course. I have an armor set for my custom core Gundam that is just beam firepower, so of course everybody's gonna do that. Wouldn't be surprised if Alice would have his own color coordinate. Okay. Nankasugoi beam. Okay. If GBS was real though, IBO kit, since IBO is much easier to get than other Gundam series. Well, true. It's cheaper. It's more affordable. I'm still sad that Build Divers put a main character syndrome on Alice. Poor Alice. Well, Alice is an AI. If it did, they only destroyed the cannon in the control room. If they didn't destroy Alice's central core, then he's not going to be destroyed. So it only makes sense that Alice survived the attack. A lot of Mikazuki wannabes too. Yeah, everybody's just gonna be cold-blooded and nobody will ever actually communicate. Introvert's heaven, am I right? Oh, so these pieces actually provide a track for the V-fin over here. Cool. Cool. This is pretty cool. It does have a track inside of the head, created by pieces coming together. But I don't know what is the supposed default position. Let's see here. Oh, that's a dust bunny. Never mind. Okay, so the sticker. Mika, Sesuna, hero. Everybody. Mainly hero or Mika. Sesuna got emotional after a while. Alex will probably turn into an diver. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's gonna fail the negative test. Because as I did describe a few streams back, Eldora is just facing an autoimmune response. Nanka Sugoi Beam, and that's a line from Freight Grand Order by Alter Ego Manjin Okita Soji. Really silly hearing that again. Oh, okay. Good to know. So yeah. Over here. And King mode. Looking pretty cool. But the sword though, nah. Let's see it. I'm gonna put it in this position for now, but I'm gonna do it properly in the actual review. Am I receiving some messages here? Nope. Right. Okay, let's move on to the arms then. I need B, C, and E. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, here we go. I haven't tried kit bashing yet since I have no experience in custom like etchings and airbrushes. I had never etched, but I do kit bash. So yeah, start there. Start there when customizing your kits. Well, the Re-Rising Gundam is basically a giant kit bash, so what's stopping you? Maybe physical guns, beam weaponry are no-go in IBO because non-laminate. Yeah. Dying slaves, all the way. Dying slaves. So yeah, use dying slaves against them. Because I doubt the Saturnix armor is gonna be enough to deal with the Gundam frames. Because Gobaldi Rubik doesn't have an EHAB reactor. True. Nano laminate means nothing to beams. That's why use dying slaves. Gundam frame is pretty agile, versatile. Yeah, because of the high output. I want to borrow a rebake as a battle log upgrade for Koichi. That should be cool. Like, take the Bioran Isolde and make something cool with it. Unless you do not like the Gundam face on the Bioran. Well, to me, it looks okay. It looks good. But I just wish my idea hasn't, like, fell apart. Because I really want to customize my Bioran Isolde for something. But then again, my idea fell apart and I still have a few custom builds to do. And the weather is going to be poor, so... Yeah, and the weather is going to be poo, so of course No room to paint, obviously. I can't paint indoors, and I usually go to the rooftop to paint, so that's why. Every Gundam in each timeline are hard spec. Of course, definitely. 3 most powerful weapons in IBO. Dying Slave, Gundam Frame Handgun, and Vidar 2 of them, making it the most powerful. Well, Vidar doesn't actually have the Dying Slave. But the Kimura's Vidar actually has some Dying Slave-like weapons, so... yeah, there we go. Don't forget about the feed dagger emerald. Yeah, the Hunter's Edge. I want Tertium to be upgraded for Battlelog, though. So the advanced Tertium is not good enough for you? Oh, do you think Alice may be using a Gundam frame? Maybe. Not all Gundams with sharp fingers actually have Gundam frames. Like the Reborn's Gundam isn't actually using a Gundam frame. Hiroto will probably create another armor system. Well, let's call it here. Let's call it Dwarf Planet System. So finally, you guys will have the dream of your, have your dreams come to life with the Pluto armor. And of course, probably if he's going to be dedicating his time to making a Dwarf Planet System, he's not going to forget all the other Dwarf planets. Ceres, Setna, Eris. Basically, planets that are floating around in the Kuiper Belt. So yeah, Dwarf Planet System. What do you guys think? What does it look like, Joe? Masaki shot one of the Psycho Dodgers with the Sentinel gun. Sentinel inspired gun. Yeah, the advanced tertium is, I don't know. I do not want to say it's better, but it makes it look more generic. So I'm still on the fence about whether or not the normal tertium or the advanced tertium looks better. I wonder what does it feel like getting stepped on by Gundam Vidar. Are you a masochist, Wayne? Please tell me you're not. I dedicated this quarantine in fixing the tertium and Selzan's flaws. How did it turn out? New booster power of a gun, one shot at Psycho Doctors, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, good to know that you're not a masochist, but yeah. Wait a minute. Oh shit, that's me being stupid. Don't worry. The other frame might have been coated with beam resistant coating. Yeah, cool. Who will win? Astray, Reframe, or Barbatos? Astray, Reframe, no doubt. Bisect. Bisect, everything will die. Last in Malay. I slept in late and this kit was sold out everywhere in Yokohama. Ah, sucks. That sucks. Sorry, Derek. Not hard to destroy an IBO suit. Dying slaves, I told you. Dying slaves. Pretty good. They can hold the lance pretty well, and the big arm is not flimsy anymore. Cool, cool. Like, it's so weird to think that the Seltzam only the polycast that comes with the Seltzam works with the Seltzam. Every other polycat that I tried to fit on actually just droops. The arm itself is not really too flimsy. Like, the joints are pretty tight. But it's just bad. Like, making a gigantic hand, like, the Gundam DN has roughly the same size of a hand as that thing. Let's not talk about the giant because that is 10 times as large. But the Gundam DN actually has articulate fingers and you have the choice to separate them. So, yeah, what do we have going on for the Zeltzam? Just bound thumbs. Of course, you can separate the thumbs and have them move separately, but what about finger articulation? What the hell? Of course, they're gonna drop the budget because upgrade pack, but come on. Maybe Star System next? Star System. The Star System is used by the Belt Strike already. Good question. If I had to answer Barbatos was survived bisect by the Kyukyuk Ichimonji. Okay. Does this kit have seam lines? Yes, but necessary, because look at this. There's a gigantic seam line down there under the shoulder, but this armor plate is supposed to detach, and also the rear is supposed to detach, I think, for spoiler. So yeah, these seam lines are not too bad thus far, and I mean thus far. But parts that are supposed to detach having seam lines, no complaints there. Actually, you can damage an IBO suit with beam. It's just going to be very intensive. Yeah, I remember the Hashmal melting the manipulators of the Shidan. But yeah, why go through that strenuous, arduous, like, I don't know. It's a war of attrition. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, why go through that when you can one-shot it with a Dying Slave? Like, there are easy options. Now, I know beams can easily take out IBO kits. In fact, I think the colony laser can actually take out IBO. Or any of the gigantic cannons that were actually used throughout the Gundam universe. But unless you can mount one of those onto your Gunpla, then yeah. If you can mount that onto your Gunpla, congrats, you have an easier way of using beams to destroy IBO kits, but yeah. Oh crap, wait a minute. Okay, the rear handguard, I forgot to cut that out. The Re-Rising Gundam hurts to look at. Yeah, I dislike the lower body because it's basically just a Wadam pod reconfigured. But I do like the upper body. I do like the combination of the backpack of the Aegis Knight and the V-fin of the Ex-Valkalander. So yeah, I'm not really too against the upper body. If only I could think of a way to redesign the lower body. Oh wait, I could possibly just buy another armor set and buy another Aegis Knight just to have a support unit nearby. Rise's sword could work. Yeah, it could. But then again, if that is the dominant choice of mobile suit, then everybody would just be Riser sorting everybody. Just use a beam brush as a weapon. Yeah. Aren't the polycaps identical for Celsium and Tertium? This is why I'm not getting the Celsium instead going for the Tertium, because I think the polycaps are better. Well, polycap quality is actually unpredictable. So that's why people actually hate polycaps and want them gone. However, unfortunately, that will lead to some different constructions, like as you can see here from the Aegis. And also the Justice. The Justice doesn't have any polycaps, which is good. It does have really, really good structural integrity. However, it does change up the construction. So unless this will take the world by storm, I don't know. But yeah, polycaps are unpredictable. That's why polycaps can be quote-unquote different. Of course, they are the same shape and function the same between the Celsium and the Tertium, but integrity-wise, in my experience, the Tertium actually has better polycaps. Celsium's polycaps are lighter colors to Tertium, so quality might be different. True, true. How many 6-star parts you got in GBGW, by the way? I have one only. The Extreme Gundam Head. Not the Welfare Extreme. I mean, I have the full Eclipse phase in real life and in the game. So I 6-star that part. Can I actually add text onto this scene right here? I could. GDI plus. What the hell does that mean? Okay, create new text, make source visible, and yeah, I'm gonna get to something after I finish building the arms, which is almost finished. So I'm gonna build the manipulators, and I'm gonna be BRB. I'm gonna get to something because some of you want to add me as a friend in GBGW. Well, the reason I only have one 6-star part because first of all, I do not know how that works. Second of all, I just don't know what to 6-star because I do not want to waste too much. I do not want to waste too many resources doing that. But I just decided that I need to upgrade my supporter unit because my supporter unit is absolute trash. Like, I need the blitz gun. I need to keep the blitz's head, unless I pick up some Sokai part that actually has a team heal. But everybody knows my luck is crap, so it's gonna be quite some time before that happens. So I'm sticking with the blitz head, but I am probably gonna be going for a part that actually has good stats and does have the same war tags as the blitz to be the carrier of the blitz's part. So I'm thinking of the Woundwort because the Woundwort does have high mobility. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be 6-starring that part next, so as to have a carrier for the Blitz Gundam head. Okay, there we go. So let me try out something. Let me actually log on to GBGW over here. Let's go here. And while we're waiting for that to boot up, also want my code. You just add me. Who's your favorite Team Sokai member? The members beside the protagonists are Sana, Toma, Rindo, and Seto. Maybe Rindo. Okay, let's go with the legs then, I guess. And the C, B, E, and F. Okay, good to know. Here we go. And let's see, my profile over here. And let me try something with OBS. I'm gonna add a text over here. Text. Select fonts. Hopefully I can grab custom fonts. There we go. And writing system any, font size regular, size I'm gonna go for size, let's see, give me a moment. Go for size 16, strikeout, what is it called? No, underline, no. Regular, sign cache instead, font brief and font, no, text strand. Here comes the family again. Excuse me, where the hell is my text? That's not that. Right, fuck it. I'm gonna type it in chat. There we go. That's my code in GW. Text on screen doesn't work. and I really do not want to. I do not want to get stuck on this matter. I do not want to get stuck on this matter in the stream. So, yeah, there we go. There's my code. Do you play any other mobile gacha like Breaker Mobile? It's technically no. I used to play Tower of Saviors, but I just can't be bothered anymore. Wait a minute, what am I looking for? GBGW is not really too fun when you finish the story mode. And because you need luck in order to get the parts that you want, and that you need to build abominations in order to win, you can't really build the gunpla of your dreams unless you do it in a free squad. MJ, is Gundam Online still active in Hong Kong? What do you mean Gundam Online? GBGW is available in Hong Kong, yes, but what are you asking about? Yo, what did I miss? Nothing. You missed nothing apart from the basically the top body of the Aegis Knight. My account GG got banned. I started playing from day one. Tried to get my money back. This bugging PvP was not expected. Yeah, it wasn't all that cracked up to be, but then again, I have no expectations for a gacha game, so. Yep. I just sat along, launched it, played it whenever I felt like it. Of course, I did have the full Extreme Gundam, so that kind of boosts up the motivation to play it for a little bit. I only really played it for the story, so once I'm done with it, I quit. Fair enough. GBDGW is great if you love spending money you can use on gunpla and worthless digital crap. Yeah, I grinded my my Haro chips, so I have no problems with spending the Haro chips that I grinded, but spending money on it, I've been there a few times, and I'm gonna say no to it, like, forever. I haven't traveled again to Quitting, but did any Asteroid Pulse already show? Yeah, the original, the one that first debuted is actually in the game. So yeah, there are some Astaroth parts in GBGW. I do have a few Astaroth parts exchanged from premium material for a melee build. Completely high new and high heavy weapon system, and Gundam Artemis is when I quit. Yeah, cool. You're just missing the 00 Quantified Saber legs to complete the collection. That's, well, good luck with that. There's a regular banner for that this week. Ran out of chips. That's sad. Yeah, not one of those die-hard players, so have really got around to min-maxing everything. I want to wait for the Asteroid Renashmento and Asteroid Origin, because I still want to make my Dream Asteroid Resurrection a blue Asteroid Origin. Well, is my Gundam Libra kind of like the same idea? Like, which shade of blue do you want to make it? Have you ever heard of Wales? The place? I haven't heard of the place spelled WHALES, but yes, I have heard of Wales and New South Wales. It's Mobile Suit Gundam Online is what I'm saying. 51 for 51 Fortnite large. Oh, I haven't heard of it. I don't know whether or not it's up. The player, no, I haven't heard of it. Eh. The term whales are bit spenders. Undoubtedly, we have to have ran into some of those people because they have all the best parts in a remarkably short amount of time. Short period of time. Frick my English. So of course we have ran into some of those people in the game. And that's why I kind of start to quit playing pay-to-win games. Now, of course, you do not need to necessarily pay in to win GBGW, but it does require like an immense amount of power. And if you do not have enough power chips to spend for the parts, then you're basically out of luck. Same colors as the Asteroid Renacimento. Oh, so the same color scheme as the Renacimento. That's a good idea. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, I need the A plate. Okay, yeah. Well, all of them are the same. It's difficult to create high rank base MS even if you're a whale. But whales have a higher chance of producing a high rank MS. Like, I don't have any of the very good finishers in my collection. Like, the whole Howl Ken and the one that is from the Denial Gundam. The one from the Vidar. I do not have any good finishers at all. I only have Bisect and Transam Raid, and that's basically it. I'm a leave for bit to kill MJ with my 1 minute build. Really? I haven't changed my online build at all. So feel free to dust me whenever you feel like it. I'm probably gonna try and build like an ultimate balanced build later on. But later on really means later on. Like, I may not even have the brain power to actually launch the game today and actually play it. So yeah, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But here I'm just building up my Aegis Knight, and hopefully spoiling all of you guys forever, unless you've already watched the episode. So yeah, that's probably gonna be a moot point at the end of the day. I do have Bisect, but I never put it onto my machine. But wait a minute, my online does have Bisect. It's just that Shin Asuka is a little bit of a douche and a little bit of an idiot. All the AI are. So yeah. What's up everybody? Favorite drink while building Gunpla? My usual go-to is Red Bull. Cola. Coca-Cola Zero. That's basically my go-to. I prefer regular water. Yeah. No, I don't have Feather Dive. I don't have any of the good Sokai finishers. Stop asking me, please. I'm gonna be just like a casual player and not gonna min-max everything and going for the best parts. Although, yes, I should. but I'm not gonna go after it as actively as everybody. Who's a better AI pilot, Christina or Shar? Christina Mackenzie, I'm assuming. I haven't tried Christina. I don't think I even have her. But Shar is a pretty good pilot, but I never really put him in any of my good suits. I'm sorry. I'm just that casual player who doesn't really care about min-maxing everything in the game. But yeah, like my ultimate goal is to create a very very good main team, and that's basically it. So I need a supporter, a range, and a melee suit. What am I looking for? C. Don't worry, Ozzy is pretty good. Louis A. Sup, DJ? Ghost Slayer try to play FGO. Got a Ozzy is my 5-star on. Okay. Is regular water acceptable? Drink what you want. I don't care about. Not to say that I actually don't care, but it's up to you as to what you drink. I already have a can of cola in the fridge, so yeah, we're already on the legs already. So not too much left, guys. Sucks for me to quit the game with all data lost forever. Well, if you're not really too deep into the game, then it doesn't matter. I've already lost one account. But yeah, next time if you want to play again, re-establish your account, bind it. I already have my account bound, but I haven't tried out trying to restore the data because I have yet to switch my phone. Because the phones that I usually like to use is the ones with swappable batteries. Yeah, it's getting eliminated, but then it's gonna be revived because I remember the I don't know, the UN, I don't know. Some government actually requires mobile companies to actually produce mobile phones with swappable batteries. So I'm waiting on that. So hopefully my phone can last a little bit longer. Then I can actually swap a phone. Dajaku. Try to find me in GBN. No. It doesn't exist yet. I wish it exists, then I'll be spending my life in there. Ari's backpack is so lit. It is, but I don't think the EX skill is too good, even though it's twin satellite cannon. It does tick quite a bit of damage per tick, but I don't think the backpack is actually a good option if you are going for a shot machine. Currently cleaning a Gundam G and heavy weapons a friend gave me. Cool. And FFE, okay. Who will win in a fist fight, Master Asia or Shar? Master Asia. Cessna say another XCR pilot is Graham Maker. Yeah, XCR R4 is actually piloted by Graham. Just switch to the polycaps then. Cessna FCA. Don't use cement. Don't use cement to tighten the joints because cement actually melts, kind of dissolves the plastic and then rehardens, so it doesn't really help your case at all. How's the feel of the build? Feels good, but it feels odd to not have the shoulder plates of the Aegis Knight. It's just a part of the backpack, so that's why. Do you know the real name? Soran Ibrahim. Graham's sticky fingers are Rufadeshi. Just use super glue, yeah. I just got back into Warframe. Hey, Louis! Which platform are you on? Well, speaking of tightening, let's see how this experiment has gone. It's gone too well, I think. Yeah, it's gone way too fucking well. Hello there, it's my first time you stream. Well, welcome, Gate Gaming. Cool to have you here. PC, nice. Add me. It's the same name. I use the same pseudonym every time. And it looks as though the experiment has went way too fucking well. So yeah, hopefully I don't break this peg anytime soon, but pushing it in. Okay, there we go. Staying pretty well. Doesn't feel like anything is way too tight, so I guess it's a success, I guess. Use a tissue paper or small tack instead. I should have. But yeah, here we go. The Hajiroboshi has all of its problems fixed. I couldn't take the polycap out of the socket, that's why. Yes, that's his real name. Well, the Aegis Knight can split into multiple pieces because spoilers. It was first seen chopped up in pieces in the real world. Yeah. This is Frankenstein. Yeah, that's true. This is the spoiler. The Aegis Knight is actually Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, please. This should have been a Halloween update if that's the case. I think I'm on a tight budget right now, but Barbatos or Dynamis, I can only recommend Barbatos. Not because it's my favorite, but it's the only master grade I've ever built. As of recent. Is Warframe not cross-platform? No. The Warframe is not cross-platform. I wish, because I have some friends playing on Xbox that I want to play with. But unfortunately, no. Warframe is not cross-platform. And with digital extremes now being the digital extremes they are, it's a little bit hard to get myself back into the game. I have 4 more Warframes to farm for the subzooming system, for the helmet system. But those are the 4 hardest Warframes to farm. Like Ash, I need to fight Manix. Not really into that. Of course, I have the stream recently, so yeah, that's one reason I haven't hopped back into the game for quite a while. And then I have Korra that I have to farm. I'm trying farming her. I still have her systems left. I have Grendel, which I want to put on the back burner, and I have who is it? Who's the one left? Shit, I don't remember. Ivara, whatever you want to call it. Ivara. Guys, what do you think of the RH78 FOO? It's way too detailed. It gives me the shivers. MJ say the FOO Gundam scare him. I don't care. Why aren't anyone rolling with JoJo memes today? Go for it. If you don't expect me to have any input on the memes, but if you want to go for it, go for it. I'm a Filipino that is now staying in Japan till January. Oh, that's sad. Which part of Japan are you staying in, Gate? Because the FOO is too detailed. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, why not order online? The FOO looks like broken glass. Is that your opinion or mine? It only gives me the shivers. I never said anything that it looks like. Odaiba. Now that's where I want to stay. Because you can literally just go to the Gundam base every single day, hang out there or something like that, or just buy some kits when you feel bored. So, yeah, that's a pretty good place you're staying in. Still waiting for it. But why is F00 a P Bandai though? Well, it's not going to be a P Bandai for long because I think the Gundam store in Yokohama is actually going to be selling that. I do not know when, but it's going to be selling that soon after the P Bandai release. So it's going to be a Yokohama exclusive, if I may say that. F00 faces like Exia. How? Like the Exia doesn't have mouth vents. I'm waiting almost for a month if I order Gundam overseas. Oh yeah. Yes, it's 15 to 20 minutes of walking from my place to the Gundam factory. That's really cool. Like living right next to where our favorite kits are gonna be made. Like that is seriously cool. Yeah, this is already a spoiler in and of itself. I'm building a hand on a freaking foot. Like, what do you expect? Foo Fighters. What's your username again? The same name as my channel. Hey MJ. Hey NLI. I like it. To each their own. To each their own. I'm not gonna shit on people who actually like the F00 Gundam. Foo Fighters, yeah. Part 6 reference. Sonochi no Sadame. Okay. Even after building all those a year, I still don't have any form of OG Gundam. Well, I don't blame ya. I never had any form of the original Gundam until 4 years after I started the So don't worry, you're not the only one who got the original Gundam late into the Gunpla building. And I have these pseudo polycats for nothing. Okay, so let's build the joints for the legs, shall we? The 1-144th Gundam F00. They don't call it high grade or something. Well, slip of the tongue, so forgive me. Dwayne, that's quite feat. What's the name of the version of Red Exia? Oh, the Astria. The Astria. It might be an O grade. Yeah, I told you, slip up the freaking tongue, please. Forgive me. But it does come with the cage, so yeah. That's one good thing about it, but still, again, it's so detailed. It's like too detailed. Trips me up. I'd probably get a revived version. Nope, please don't. Go for the origin version. The origin version does have a quite a good look, but I'm a little bit on the fence about the face, and it does have quite the arsenal, and it allows you to build your own form of the RX-78 too. F00 was a moving Gunpla though. No, what? It's the Gunpla. It's the Gunpla that is made tribute to the moving Gundam. That's what it is. Unless they say that there is gonna be any expensive electronics inside that makes it move around like an animatronic, then yeah. Gundam oof lol. Oh come on. That hasn't died down yet. Okay, I'm getting the G40. Suit yourself. The G40 is a good kit. It's just not my cup of tea. That's it. It's a good kit. The Beyond Global looks best for me. Yeah, alright, suit yourself. It does have the best color separation among the RX-78 Gundams that I built, though. Because it actually does have the V on the crotch molded in, just like the entry grade. So, yeah. Every RX-78 has their goods and bads. MJ is Beyond... I don't have the Beyond Global, but I could ask my friend to lend it to me and have me review it. I could, because my friend does have the Beyond Global Gundam. Okay, time to turn the page. You know that the Henry Stickmin collection. I know that the Henry Stickmin collection has loads of JoJo references. Heavy Arms is my dream Gunpla. Wait, you did get the RG perfectibility? Yeah, I did get it. Oh, I read so many pictures of Unicorn on the statue, but the R78 Yokohama is much cooler. Still, I didn't saw it in person yet. Well, I don't think anybody's gonna pop to Yokohama anytime soon during this challenging time. Back in FGO, another person kills the void, and Anderson got anime updates. Has him summoning an occasional Kiara. Alright. Something I don't get. I'm going to get Hajiraboshi. Cool. It's a pretty good kit, but mind the polycaps. Because the polycaps are shit. What's your dream Gunpla? Got mine a few backs. It's the moon. Dream Gunpla, Barbatos? No. Barbatos has already dropped from rankings in terms of the Gunpla world because it is readily available everywhere. But to me, if Bandai actually makes it, it's gonna be the Extreme Gundam Type Leos 2 versus. Like, I thought they were gonna make it this year, but then they made the Eclipse phase. Didn't they use the same polycaps from yeah, but the polycap quality is what's gonna differ from kit to kit. So yeah, I think the Barbatos actually has problems with its polycaps, but then in the middle stage everything is hunky dory, and then it's basically just the Gundam frame torso actually separating inside, like the joints for the torso joint. It's actually gonna separate inside of the torso, so you need to remove the armor, fix it, and then put it back on, only to have it dislodge on you again. So that was the troublesome thing about Gundam frames. But now polycaps are one of the concerns about the Gundam frames as well. So yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a pickle to deal with. And speaking of pickles, I hate pickles. Not really though. Pickles do add a little bit of acidity into the food. And I'm a little bit behind on schedule because of trying to stream these builds. Yeah, tomorrow I have 3 sets of armors to film. God damn it. Haven't finished the Jupiter yet. Today was supposed to be the Saturnix, and your event is supposed to be tomorrow. And then Nept 8, Alistair 3, and then New Gundam, and then Anima Rise. Yeah, I'm just rambling. About random crap, so don't mind me. And we gotta go. Have fun with the stream. Okay, nice having you here. Yeah, I know the name actually means Valiant Surface. But it's still how I call the Type 2 Leos. I know it's an abbreviation for Valiant Surface, I know. F in the chat for Charles. Oh, come on. The Roundabout remix was good though. Oh yeah, Charles. You guys are talking about the Henry Stickmin collection. Yeah, F for respects, Valiant Hero. Right, which wheel is the front? There we go. That's 1, that's 2. I pronounced VS as VS. Okay, of course. Who is Charles? If you haven't seen the Henry Stickmin collection, then you should have you should go ahead and see it. Because we all are talking about the Henry Stickmin collection. Okay, this gets to dot dot dot. Yeah, we all are silent here. Like, me just focusing on the build. Like, evidently we have already we've already beat yesterday's record. Yeah, the Aegis Gundam, the one with 4 legs, the one with 4 hands by now, because of spoilers. I'm gonna go off topic, but are you a fan of horror? Yes and no. I like the tension, but I don't like getting scared. But I may turn into a fan of horror when by the time I actually move out, because I just hate horror, because I hate getting scared, because I hate letting people hear my screams. So that's why. Yeah, I know, it sounds ridiculous, but yeah. I am a fan and not a fan of horror at the same time. Relatable. Yep. Okay, wait a minute. I need no. Okay, so odd numbers go together, even numbers go together. Good to know. Once you're finished with Aegis Knight, will you tell me what's your favorite machine with the build divers? One for shelf presence, another model integrity, and last one for command. I don't know how I can save your Nope, I can't save any chats. So hopefully I remember to get back to that. Okay, let me just put it off to the side. So odds go together, evens go together. That's easy. What's your favorite Gundam series? Iron-Blooded Orphans, no doubt. Iron-Blooded Orphans. Do you think Alice is gonna make a re-rising Gundam for herself? No. There's not enough time. He's invading GBN already, so he doesn't have enough time to analyze the re-rising Gundam. Cock. Wait a minute. Okay, right. There we go. And odds go together. There we go. IBLS is my favorite. Same here. I'm watching a horror movie with my cousins. Cool. Which one are you watching? You want a black base layer, then a layer of yellow to help chroma seed, then gold on top. Anyone tips how to get a good chrome gold paint, trying to turn the re-rising form. Yeah, black base definitely. Nice tips. Nice tips. I may take those for myself though. And I need these. Not gonna lie, I thought Alice was Maggie. But the greetings from Maggie was just absolutely hilarious. Like, okay, GBN is gonna be ending, and then here's Maggie being the cheerful person that she is. Of course, I intentionally did that. Alice is a sitting duck. Him entering GBN is the last mistake he'll never. Yeah, everybody's gonna beat him up like a raid boss. No doubt about that. Horror movie gives me a lot of nightmares. Well, I do not like well, horror movies, yeah, they give me like a little bit of paranoia, but when I look into some real life horror, then that is gonna give me weeks or even months of paranoia. of course, Maggie is the one to greet him first. Yep. Do you think there will be a time in the future? Well, there definitely will be a time in the future where we can incorporate our Gunpla into something like GBN. But whether or not it will be in our lifetimes, it's gonna be another question. I'm 19, and whether or not full dive technology will be available in our lifetime, it's hard to say. Is there ghosts in Hong Kong? The Tuen Mun Road. Some say it's haunted. Red might be getting closer. I guess the best horror film is the most grounded in real life. Yep. Real life horror is definitely the best horror that you can get. Haunted buildings. Quick question: is there a story really different build fighters? Aria. A place called Aria. I do not know the specifics about Aria. People say it's a colony. Other people say it's just another world, an isekai. Don't know. There we go. That's one skirt done. And here is the Aegis Knight with the full body complete. No backpack yet, which explains why it does look weird. So yeah, here we have it. The Aegis Knight basically naked. It's the time before isekai is oversaturated. True. Okay, so let me pull up something else to never mind. I actually have a playlist on play. So yeah, what do you guys think of the Aegis Knight? Just like this. Great build, solid kit, and it looks like the side skirts are gonna have a limiter as to how far you can rotate them forwards. Research making system like GBN with GB3 software, you can scan your gunpla, controlling the GB3 platform. Yeah. Hopefully that comes into fruition, because I would love to pilot some of the gunpla that I've built. If not GBN, then at least gunpla battles in like GBBG. Okay, so looks very amazing, and very little stickers too. Yeah, this thing barely has any stickers, which is a cool thing. Extreme shake test, please. Not now. A shake test means nothing when this kid is unarmed, because it doesn't have to handle anything at all. So shake test after the full build. And of course I would do the transformations over here and then have a drink at the end, just so I can have a chat with you guys. And I really like this. I like how they implemented an extra piece for the cockpit of the mobile armor mode. Like, usually these would have just been done by stickers. So now, can you transform it into Wave Rider mode? No, not now. Because we do not have anything. We do not have everything yet. Oh, so this is basically talking about the expanding legs. I can't transform it into Wave Rider mode yet. Honestly surprised to see that the green part is molded separately. Me too. To be honest, hella disappointed with the King mode's effect parts. Definitely. But the King mode head does look pretty good. And as I did mention in the start of the build, you do have a track, if I can show it correctly, that is inside of the head. So you can slide this piece back and forth. So I'm gonna put it right here and then fold it back. And there we go. Maybe the plastic pieces are gonna wear down, I'm not sure, but for now, it's still functioning pretty well. Maybe calculate the thickness of armor and cross-reference the weapons with existing weapons? What do you mean? I see. Well, his daughter is able to go to Earth and play with the scramble, though he created a lot of trouble in the process. Because he does have the gem. He does have the Arista gem. She does have the Arista gem. And teenage pregnancy much? Wow, this is that simple. And the backpack has a rectangular peg, so which means you can plug the backpack into the core Gundam, obviously, because of spoilers. How's the build going? The build is going okay. Yeah, Island Wars is actually horrible, but I can't deny the Scramble Gundam is actually a very, very good generic Gundam. Like, I really like the wings, I like the clear pieces. Overall, I think as a test gunpla that accounts for nothing combat-wise, I'd say the Scramble Gundam is pretty good for that. But no, let's not talk about the mobile armor mode, because that's horrible. What type of MS would you use in GBN? I just use a melee type. I don't care whether or not it transforms into an alt mode. I'm just gonna go for a melee type. You guys know I'm a melee junkie, and that's why I like Iron Blooded Orphans. So yeah, melee types all the freaking way. If the Hot Scramble was created, would you feel something else from it? Yeah. Because the Hot Scramble is as close as we're gonna get to the Extreme Gundam Ios phase. Please, Bandai, freaking make all of the variants of the Extreme Gundam. Like, remold it, make it a better kit than it was back in the day, and I'm sure everybody will go ahead and buy it, and then you'll make a lot of money from it, because the Extreme Gundam has many different variants. Let's say they cannot make the gigantic mobile armors of the Extreme Gundam Type X, but let's just say that they're gonna probably make the Type Leos and all the other variants of it, and that's me being stupid. And yeah, remold it, make the rest of the variants while remolding it, and then everybody may go ahead and buy it, because the Leos is actually a pretty good design. I will use close combat. Hey, Emerald Cart. I was a Zaku's Way. Is that a Warframe reference? Close combat. If GBN becomes real, somebody please bring in an inlay. Again with the inlay, man. I'm just gonna use a Gundam with a giant paintbrush. Now that's creative. But gunpla is freedom, so I'm not gonna judge. Well, might as well just cut off all the parts. Mid to long range, a la Keratin. Yep, cool. If they did GBN, I would like to see some rocking a ball and just playing Gundam Dark Souls. Never played Dark Souls, I don't get the reference. Now here's a good name for one of your custom gunpla. Mine would be Shenlong Testarossa. Is that a Ferrari reference? Because, oh no, Testarotta. What? I feel like that's Italian. Like yeah, we did get the Enzo in Urus's Hunt, so its special move is gonna be a 360 view of Mount Fuji, the Great Wave of Kanagawa. Oh, that wave. That's nice art. It's kind of based on, haha, oh, nice. Even paint spray in Gundam fighters as fatal as as a weapon. Yeah, I know. The X-Mao actually stole the Zeus Gundam's heavy hammer and just bashed him in the head with it. If I were to customize a Greep, I would give it a pair of physical katanas and a pair of beam katanas and modify it into a fully transformable machine. Mega Shiki and then Reframe Kai. There we go. There's your armaments. I will make mine capable of bombardment like strike freedom. Wow. Extreme extra phase much? I'll call it the Gundam Great Phoenix. That's cool. That's cool. I still have yet to create my own original Gunpla. Like, all of the Gunpla customized that I have is basically for a project, an idea that I have to make Gunpla after the constellations. And I still don't have my original idea yet. Like, look at this. This is Aquila, the constellation of the eagle. You guys may have seen our last stream, but for those of you who joined in this stream, this is one of my custom Gunpla. Made up of the Extreme Gundam, the Guard Frame, the Lightning Gundam, the Amazing Strike Freedom, the Binder Gun, and the Real Grade, what is it called? Real Grade Wing Gundam, and its waltz. And of course I did use the Schwartz Ritter backpack and just glued it on. Feeling cute, might upgrade to Zabanya. I do have a Zabanya custom, but it's in a shelf, so I can't bring it out. You watch Saint Seiya? Nope. No. I just suddenly have this random idea like 2 years ago, and then I start to make Gunpla based on the constellations. And yes, the oh, okay, there goes the head, there goes the arm. Need to fix that. But yes, the color scheme of Aquila is actually based on the Aquila cloth from Saint Seiya. Apart from changing the purple to pink to purple. So yeah, that's where the color scheme of Aquila came from, Saint Seiya. I did actually go onto the wikis to take inspiration from the constellation cloths. Looks nice though. Oh, there goes one of my plates. It's empty. If GBN exists, just use paint thinner as ammo. Now that's one-shot killer. Makes me think of the original Aquila cloth used by Marib and not Yuna. Now, not really too knowledgeable when it comes to Saint Seiya. I just look at the constellation, look at the cloth, and then take inspiration from it. That's it. The purple was supposed to be pink, and I'm not against that, but the more I think about it, the more I think that, oh, there's too many light colors, so I'm just gonna put it into purple. The book I want has a build of Wall Yahana. That's a scratch build. So let's hope that with Hajiro Boshi, we would actually get a high grade Gundam Granbury, Wall Yahana, and the rest of the Dantalian's armors. Eagle Toe Flash. Oh my god. Is that one of the attacks from the Aquila cloth? It's Iron Blooded Orphan's Gecko second stage. Ah. We actually do need a Master Grade Vidar. Has scratches of full Dantalian and Ultilan too. That's cool. We definitely need kits of those. Because let's look at it this way. The original Gundam Wall was actually a scratch build. And then like a month or two later, Bandai announced that, oh, they were going to be releasing an official Gundam Wall. And everybody got overjoyed. I didn't know whether or not the person that did the scratch build did get overjoyed, but yeah. And apparently the green is specially treated too. I never expected that, because the nut marks actually leave marks behind. That's cool to know. Like, this is actually special metallic lime green. I'm gonna go hunting for that one. 100 Pegasus kick. I don't think I'm gonna make Pegasus. Yeah, the wall Johanna has the anti-material rifle once used by the Astaroth. And it exists as a hobby extra kit. Yeah, I know that. I think I found it in the store that I picked up the perfect ability. I have to take another look. Well, I did pick up the GN Sword 4 from there. Yes, I do have the GN Sword 4. So technically I can have a double Quantum Full Saber high grade, but I'm saving the sword for something else. I'm going to be making a triple drive suit. A proper triple drive suit, not shoehorned in like such. 100 pixels. I wish I had that anti-material rifle. It's really rare these days. Wasn't Dantalion also having an armor inside? Yeah, it's inside of the Aegis. I mean the shield. The shield is called the Aegis. And now that I know that, the gun of the half-cow B is called the Keraunos. And the King Mode sword is called the Keraunos. And since this thing is going to be using a gigantic shield called the Aegis, this could possibly be the subtle reference to the Dantalion. However, Keraunos is the Greek word for thunder or lightning. Lightning. So, it may just be a coincidence that the names of the weapons on the Aegis Knight and the Dantalion are the same. But we cannot throw out any possibilities. Did Gecko get cancelled before completion? Lots of people say this, but I don't know if it's true. I don't know. But I'm not really too sure. I really wish I really hope Gecko would actually get translated here. And I hope that it would actually get finished because I really want to see the Gundam Asteroid Origin go against the Sierra. Where am I putting this again? I know how to attach 5 drives. Like, use the Reborn's Gundam arms and then use the what is it called? The GN Sword 4 backpack, and then plug on 2 of the GN shields. That's basically it. So of course, I know how to make a quintuple drive suit. But I'm not gonna be doing that. Plugged onto the top hole, and here we go. This is the shoulder pads of the Gundam Aegis Knight. Here we have it, the full Aegis Knight with the backpack shoulder pads. Looking pretty cool, and I never expected that the green has a special metallic touch to it. Looking pretty nice, I might say. Again, it makes me wonder the conclusion movie that crossovers the epilogue of IBO with Gecko. I brought Akatsuki to pilot the restored Asteroid Origin. It doesn't have Alaya Vijanana, so I guess it could work. How many gene drives can you fit into a single mobile suit? As many as you can think of. But as far as I can easily make, 5. Okay, there we go. That's the Aegis Knight done, and then we're moving on to the weapons. I don't think it can be restored. Too long gone to be used in the original form again. Revive Aegis will be coming soon. No, it won't. Not from what's indicated in this kit anyways, because this kit does not come with any plates that indicate that it is going to be from the Cosmic Era Aegis. So it's still up in the air. GP-6210 technically has 5 GN drives. There are 2 GN drives piloting the powering the bazookas on the over the shoulders. And of course there are 2 GN drives on the claws, on the shoulders itself, and then there's the one that is powering the main suit. Stardust memory needs more love. Yeah. We still need build variants of the GPO blank. Except for the GPO2, because that has one. Soundtrack absolute banger. I need to see Stardust memory myself. Maybe a pseudo alive Viginana like the Type E. Uses a special regulator that suddenly fits well with RG's right arm. Yeah, basically the Psycho Zaku. Another JoJo reference, come on. Yeah, don't expect any input on me for JoJo references. What do you think about a re-rising Gundam? Lower body, no. Absolutely no. But the upper body, if only I could think up of an armor set that could go with it. But have any of you guys not watched the episode? GPO2 has nuclear warhead. Yep. Looks like an afterthought. Yeah, the Wadden pod was never made to combine with anything at all. So, yeah, if only it were something else. "19 years of loneliness, 50 years of friendship, the last victory. Last train home intensifies." Ah. There we go. It's only afterthought because of the Wadden pod. The rest was designed by Ibikawa to make them combine. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if only I have like a better option for the lower body, then yeah, it will be perfect. But overall, the Re-Rising Gundam, yeah, it does kind of give it an excuse to make an armor set that is representative of the sun. But yeah. Yo, I'm back. How's the progress? Weapons. Is there a specific, like, okay, I must be missing out on something here. Federation or Xeon, I mean. Are you a Fedi or a Z? Or is I'm a Fedi? Fedi. I'm with the Federation. And, well, wait a minute. So, if I'm going to be removing this... Okay, it's functioning way better now. Like, it was a pain to put it on, but all of a sudden, it just worked better. The Re-Rising is just a combined super pod. Yeah. But, yeah, it's a child's... It's a child's show, so, yeah, why not, I guess? We transformed this guy tomorrow and combine every week. Is that a reference to something I'm not getting? It's called a Megazord Re-Rise. Yeah, sure. And let me arm him up with the stupid arm. There we go. There's the Raite Shot Lancer Kai. There we have it. It looks like the shoulder armor is going to causing a little bit of trouble, just like what I've seen from that Thai reviewer. And then the shield, and then the saber. So that's all that's left. Okay, good to know, good to know. So let's cut off the pieces for the shield here. Oh, this is G1, G2. Oh, okay. I get it now. Zeon wasn't supposed to win. Anima Rise coming tomorrow. What? Anima Rise is not tomorrow. Federation of Zeon. I choose the Titans if that's the case. Anima Rise is next week, and am I wrong? Yeah, Anima Rise is supposed to be next week. It's the 29th. Shame on people who needs to go to school. I choose Celestial Being. Next week, I mean. Okay, good. There we go. Reset those Zeon has out. Yeah, Ramp of Raw is actually one of them. There. And there's the sword. And there's the core symbol over here. There we go, there's sword. And I need the handle. I wonder what series will be presented after Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. Build Divers Battle Log. There we go, that's the shield done. Yeah, let's flip the page before I cock up anything. And it looks like the shoulder armor is gonna be a little bit of a bitch to handle because of the stupid ball joint in there. There we go. The gold is surprisingly good. Yeah, it's decent. Not the best, but decent. In the same year, we got Kamen Rider Zero, Kamen Rider Zoo, Rampage Vulcan, and Zoo Gundam. Ah. Yeah, that shoulder. That shoulder is gonna be the end of me. There we go, that's the shield mounted on there, and then the shoulder. There we go, fully armed. This is the Gundam Aegis Knight, fully armed. The shoulder armor is gonna get in all my nerves. And unfortunately, the shoulder armor is gonna be used in the Re-Rising Gundam. So, yeah, there we go. Looking pretty good, if I may say so myself. And let's grab the beams, because let's try to put this thing in king mode. But first of all, I need number 12. Okay. Sure, Xeon has Ace and Kill mobile suits. By the way, the green bits on the shoulders are plastic pieces. Metallic green plastic pieces that have special treatment to them. Okay, so here we have the... Is this a Leviatane? Yeah, this is the Leviatane beam saber. Of course, named after something Norse mythology. So this is pretty good. And let's transform this thing now. King mode, activate. There goes the top of the shield. That's probably going to be a little bit of a problem. Was fun watching your stream, but gotta go, so bye. Nice having you here. So it looks as though the shoulder armor is gonna be the pain in the ass when it comes to the Aegis Knight. Reminds me of Gans a lot. The shoulder armor looks sucks. Well, if you think so, then yeah, to each their own. To each their own. Stupid idea for clipping my nails recently. There we go, that's it. And then I need the sword, the beam sword. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna put on the cap of the shield first. Looks like this is gonna be another problem as well. And Soldier Boy, yeah. There we go, that's that. And then we need this to be plugged into the center. Raise the V-fin. There we go. What are you guys doing? Right, okay, this is the sword hilt. And, I guess let's bring in the FF parts. I'm playing game here. Ah, okay. What game are you playing, Revan? I want a whip. Oh, that's a lot of effect parts, eh? Yeah. But this is from the Nimpulse beam set from 3 years ago, so obviously this thing is going to have a lot of effect parts. But still not enough to satisfy our wants for a proper king mode effect part. So let's look at down here. And this goes in here like so. Okay, wait a moment. Yep, some parts are not stand out properly. The character I have right now is such a hassle. Okay. How so? Oh, it juts out from the shield. Okay. Now that's cool to know. But still not cool that they haven't... They just provided us with these 5 beams. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Looks like Aegis Knight cannot hold on to that sword. Wouldn't mind the King sword, it's just a vaguely shaped sword, translucent yellow plate. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. But now it just looks like flamethrowers from the stupid sword. Like, it's either a pitchfork, something that spews flames out. It just doesn't look like anything. Like right now, it doesn't look like anything. I'd rather it had such like a gigantic effect part. But those effect parts are tiny compared to the handle. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, sure, the Aegis Knight could possibly hold on to this, and of course the last head is gone. King Fork. Yeah, it's the King Fork. And the backpack is disassembling itself. I don't know why. Yeah, the new Xeon Gundam actually uses the effect part from from what I've heard, the perfect rate astray. Fork of Doom. Yeah, Fork of Doom. Definitely, this is just a pitchfork spewing flames out of it. Put that in. And of course, yes, it cannot hold it in one hand because the sword would just spin. Have you seen Yura and his RG new Xeon Gundam on the website? Looks amazing. I will have to check it out later on then. There we go. That's the position set. Close the hands back up, and here you go. This is King mode in Gunpla form. Further warning for Xeon custom new Gundam. Please give it a model Y and remove the V-fins. The V-fins. Okay, here we have it. The pitchfork of doom, with flames spewing out of every orifice, and flames that can apparently fall off because I haven't plugged it up properly. And of course the sword is going to be way too heavy, so that it is going to spin everywhere with every minute movement. But let me see if I can put it into a Barbatos pose over here. Fork of Doom. Look, God, that fork is fully loaded. No shit, it's fully loaded. Okay, there goes. Yeah, this shoulder armor design is gonna tick me off. Now, people, I'm gonna be having a drink after I finish the full build, and yeah, done all the transformations once on stream and combine it into the spoiler. So, yeah, I'm gonna have like at least 10 minutes after the entire thing is completed to chat with you guys. So don't worry, I'm not gonna be ending the stream right after I've done everything I can do with this kit. This will take your time. Cool. It's still not yet 12 p.m. yet. No, 12 p.m. It's past. It's 12, not yet 12 a.m. yet. Look at this gigantic pitchfork of doom, and yeah, let's look at this Tri-H Magnum, Aegis Knight. Tri-H Magnum, Aegis Knight. I'm pretty sure which one your pick is. It's obviously going to be the Aegis Knight because look at this. We never see any Gundam actually use a pitchfork to fight, let alone a gigantic pitchfork with very thick armor and poke the enemies out. This is sarcasm. Please don't take it seriously. Imagine it's the real thing. Yeah, I really want a gigantic like effect part on the sword over here. Like, please, somebody out there who can scratch build. The Nimpulse beams looks good for the transformed mode. Really? Oh right, yeah, the claw. Okay, but look at this gigantic pitchfork of doom. Like, my god, this thing. We sure it's a sword that looks like a glorified pitchfork? That's exactly what I said. And of course the lance head is gone. But of course you can just store it on the arm. Nothing too bad. Already of course. The official name would be the fork. No, that is not how you're gonna write it. This is how you spell it. Another meme on the book. Everybody make this trending. Pitchfork of Doom. Like, make it trending on the Gunpla community now. Nah, I'm just joking. Don't feel obligated, but... what did Hiroto really say when he was building that? I don't know. But yeah, of course you also do have a machine gun on the arm. Zafok. Tokyo Tomare. The fork. No, Fork of Doom. Yep. Like, please, Signal. Do we have enough of this already? Like, have we had enough of this fork already? If so, we can move on. Like, everybody. Like I need at least three comments like saying that we have enough of this. How they're probably not gonna bother with King mode after I pick this up then. Yeah, don't bother. No. Bother with the King mode appearance, not the King mode weapon. Fork of Infinite Suffering. Yup, definitely. This is gonna be the fork. Like, everybody, this is gonna be the fork. Was Kazumi high when building this? No. But was Bandai high when they were designing this? Yes. Yes, let's please move on. Let's freaking move on. Like, Fenrir. Please, let's rest assured here. Bandai is the one that's high when designing this. It's not Kazumi. Kazumi actually did a pretty great job of designing a gigantic sword inspired by Captain Zeon. I'm not gonna lie. But when Bandai is translating that, they apparently thought that 5 flames of hell is gonna suffice. A preview of Re-Rising, not now. So yes, these are gonna go. The chest armor has gotta go. All the Gundams made by Kazumi are good, but unfortunately, the Kazumi is not good at using them. Well, I'd say that for the Justice Knight, but not the Aegis Knight. The Aegis Knight is pretty good. He is basically the shield. Now, it's kind of ironic. Let's say, because after the first episode, I immediately thought of the Konosuba cast, because Hiroto is basically Kazuma, the tactful one, but actually a lot more cold-blooded. Mei is Megumin because she has explosive weapons, Parvis, no offense to people who actually love him, is actually useless, so he's Aqua, but more intellectual. And then Kazumi is basically just darkness. He can't hit a single damn thing. He basically is the toughest guy there is in the team. This is gonna be a problem, as I did say. Maybe I'm gonna cement it on when it's gonna tick me off. Should the beams be in front of the shield so he doesn't kill himself when he sort of poke himself to death? The shield has no place in the front to actually put the beam effects on. So yeah, Kazumi is actually darkness. He can't hit a damn thing. And he's the toughest. Okay, so what do we need to do here? So we need to leave. Let me actually fix the backpack. Hiroto, the Kazuma of build divers. Nothing can get truer than that. Konosuba, yes. Like I just said that the after the first episode, I immediately thought of the Konosuba cast. Hiroto is Kazuma because he's tactful but a lot more cold-blooded. That's the difference between Kazuma. Yeah, I said initially, not. And I haven't finished my sentence yet because yeah, well, there's the Konosuba cast, but then as they grow, and Parvis actually got more useful, and is actually one of the more eccentric ones, which Aqua tries to be eccentric. And then Mei still sticking with her explosives, but using them like pretty much full, like head on, like no. She uses them more appropriately. Let's call it that. Kazumi became literally the shield of the team, hence the Aegis Knight, and hence why he's still basically darkness, but he can actually hit stuff. And Hiroto is actually the ingenious one, so that's why he's still Kazuma. And what am I going to be doing here? Mei is Megaman, yeah, definitely. Rotate the waist, collapse the arms back down after the wings have been deployed. And then what am I supposed to do? Clap the feet together. I am trying to read the instructions, so excuse the silence. And of course... Oh, right, the backpack. I detached the backpack just to try and fix it. But Season 2, everybody became more useful. Which is what the Konosuba cast can only dream of. Rotate these up, and then put these back on facing towards the back. Core change, re-rise and go. No, not yet. Oh, trust me, Aqua is plenty useful for an artist. That's why she's the most eccentric one. Which is what Parvis actually is. He is the most eccentric one out of the 4 boat divers. Is this supposed to be what it looks like? Like, it looks actually odd. Like, with this gigantic gaping hole out here. Maybe if I put the weapons on, it will not look so bad? Or am I missing out on some place that I need to put the chest plate in? No, the chest plate is actually faded out, so I do not need the chest plate in this transformation. Yes, this is what it's supposed to look like, apparently. Yeah, Kazami is actually in love with Maya. Definitely. There's no doubt about that. There goes the lance, and stupid me. I'm choking on my spit. Choked on my saliva. Excuse me. Need a goddamn drink immediately. And here, I think, is the cruising form. Are there any immediate photos that I can take reference from? Yeah, there is supposed to be a gaping hole. Yeah, it looks odd. Yeah, sure, it looks good from the top, but it's not really shield on face anymore, is it? It's nose cone on face, curio style, but there are two gigantic gaps right here, which look odd. It's an oddity. Yeah, go for the drink first. Yeah, sure, later on. It looks a bit weird because the legs normally bend way, not the reverse way. Yeah, it bends the normal way. I did my best to follow the instructions, and this is what it came out. Like, looks good from the top, sure. Every other Wave Rider mode that's looked like that. But from the bottom, it's okay. But directly from the front, just no. Like, I like the actual windows over here, but the gaps created by the shoulder armor just nah. The nose cone looks like it has a beard. How? Oh, right. Directly from the front, the king mode fin makes it look like a beard. I get it now. Neom. Is Kazami an E-Furry then? Basically. Why, Bandai? Why give Wave Rider mode? Why? The JoJo, Balsi, and bullshit, there's no strategy on the main character syndrome. I've never watched JoJo, so I can't really comment on that. And let's actually detach the weapons. No, wait a minute. This is not. Let's actually try to, like, I'm gonna transform this thing into the claw, and then I'm gonna go and grab a drink. Let's take this off, rotate this down, keep the head that way, and bring back the chest plate. JoJo is like beer or any alcohol. It's an acquired taste. Well, I don't like beer or alcohol, so maybe I'm not going to be able to acquire the taste of JoJo after all. Oh, I need to rotate the waist anyways. Good to know. Rotate this, this. And then put the front skirt. No, wait a minute. Oh, okay, so I need the skirts up like this. And then the arms are supposed to, wait a minute, go up, rotate, and rotate. Rotate. And then these go on to the arms by these slits over here. That's better. Like, not in terms of looks. Not yet, at least. but in terms of integrity, that's a better place to mount the shoulder armor. I absolutely hate it being launched, being put onto the joints over here. And this is basically the crab mode. And then let me put on the beams. Okay, I need more fat parts. NJ, can you compare what? Compare it to the hot? No, not now. I am gonna come. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Hachiraboshi. I thought Marcosius. There we go. There we go. This is the claw mode. Looks more like a squid. True. True. This is the mouth. Or, well, we need to scratch build a beak over here. Like, I'm giving you guys ideas, so execute it. No, this is the beak. Or maybe let's put it here. This is the beak. And then let's put some fins over here. And then I think I'm going to need to rotate these down. And yeah, put some fins here. I don't know. I can't think of a squid anatomy on the top of my head. But yeah, you guys can make this into a squid. Well, it's more like Kazumi because he is a fisherman. Yeah, terrible joke. So number 7 goes with the long beams. Where's the extra number 7? And what the hell, number 9? Oh, number 9 is the large straight ones. Can you still cover the face with a nose cone? Yes, but you'll just have something pointing straight up. You have the Hachiraboshi, you are lucky. I thought, like, please excuse my stupidity. I thought like Marcosius. They're basically the same thing, but differently, but looking different. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, select a part to attach. Oh, so you can have the option of all beams pointing forward or all beams pointing down. I'm gonna go pointing down, because why not? And then let's put it on. These go here and here. And then the lower ones, if the random fists will not get in the way, these will go here. And these will go here. There we go. This is the claw mode. Looks like the feet are flipping you off. like no, I'm not gonna actually flip out. But yeah, it looks as though the legs are gonna flip you off. Quadruped mode possible. If I have the beams pointing forwards, then yeah, and rotate these down. There we go, a quadruped mode. Looks kind of like a weird mutated dog, don't you think? Dude used a Gundam to destroy Gundam 2, literally. Yeah. If I want to beat the funnels, I need to think like a funnel. As in, be controlled by a computer. That works. That literally works. Now it's giving me Flowers vibes. I like the regenerate. Yeah, I think where this inspiration came from is basically the regenerate Gundam. Yeah, this is my preferred alt mode, but then again, you have the Aegis Knight staring on you from the back. Holy shit. But yeah, here we go. And here's the Saturnix for comparison. So there we go. So all alt modes complete. And then, unfortunately, I will have to leave you guys hanging for a little bit because I will need to get my drink. Thirsty. Hello, Red Titan. Back with my drink. No special brew today. Just regular old Coca-Cola Zero. Yeah, don't make any Wing Zero jokes. Now, before I go through with this, did everybody here watch episode 25 of Build Divers Re-Rise? If so, shout what they've shouted, and then we can commence. Good. Looks like a fifth or a sixth of the server of the stream has actually. Okay, 2/6. You really like Coke engine. Not that. But I like Coca-Cola Zero. It actually refreshes me. So, Coachins. Re-Rising Go. Nope, I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do anything too dramatically. So, let's transform this thing into the core fighter first, because obviously I'm gonna need those parts. Hyphen starter and screams in Hatena. Okay, good. So let's rip off the backpack, the shoulder pads. Okay, I'm gonna need the full arm anyway. So let's tear these off. Not yet. Watch. Okay. There is the odd one in the crowd over here. So should I continue? There's the odd one out over here. So should I continue at all? Is this of course it is gonna be compatible with the Core Gundam 1. Don't worry. And what the I can't I don't know my directions. God damn it! I don't know my directions. Go ahead, man. Okay, and then continuing. So I'm gonna revert the. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna try. Okay, this is the front. Okay. I know my directions. I swear. Rip this off. Yeah, the full backpack is off. Okay, so I'm gonna put the parts I need off to the side. And then, yeah, wait a moment. I'm gonna be transforming this thing into the core fighter, so 1 second. I want to keep everything in one place, so excuse me. There we go. That's that. And then, what is it? Turn the parts. What does that mean? Okay, I should have kept the waist rotated. See, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Good. Yeah, I'm commencing it. Okay, you can actually flip in the. This actually tells us to take off the connectors. Screw that. I'm gonna store them in the shield. Store this in the shield. And then this should go here. And then this should go on top of the lance. And these should lie flat. Streamline everything. And does this work? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't frickin' work. It doesn't goddamn work. Come on. Yeah, I kind of expected it, but come on. It would be funny if you can actually give it hands down here. But anyways, let's connect the weapons onto the body and let's be done with it. So this is the oh my god. Oh my god, look at the gap. Look at the goddamn gap. Yep, this is the core fighter of the Justice Knight. So let's this thing does come with a stand, by the way, and I do not know which one to use because I have so many of them. And okay, there it is. Now you guys, my eyes are watering again. Oh, shame, Venrir. But it's nice having you here. I'm speechless with this one. Yeah, big gap. Gap lives matter. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. That's the core fighter. Let me get my phone out of the way. That's that. And then we are fully ready to commence. After I tidy up the boxes here. Core change. Re-rising. Go. Right, let's get on with it. Oh, cock. And I just get it stuck under the monitor. That's gone, that's gone, everything's gone, everything's gone. Okay, let me bring in. I have 3 core Gundam 2s, how can I not find one now? Take off that. Just gonna stick it in here, why not? And then flip these towards the back. Flip the beam sabers down. And I'm actually gonna go by the order of the instruction manual. Sorry. Okay, bring the arms out. That's in. And I really want to lock this in. How the hell does the backpack connect? Nah, screw it. I'm not gonna go for the chest first. Actually, go for this first. Okay, what the hell? Everything here is just prep work. So this is the plate that I need. Rip the legs off. I think that's all you need. Yep, that's all you need. That's all you need. You just need to fold the arms 90 degrees backwards. And then open up the piggyback hatch. Are the wings still in there? They are still in there somewhere. So that's good. And then basically reconnect the legs to the back over here. Stay open, please. I really do not like how it's backwards. And then, what is it? F11. This thing right here. I'm just gonna cut it out because why not? To be fair, it's one thing done deal that is optional to recreate, and it's not a real plot point. I'm not gonna play it. I'm actually gonna probably play this in, try to practice this song in Warframe, and then play my own OST. Okay, these skirts do not need to be dropped down, but it's just about making room for the crotch to be plugged onto this part right here. This technically can work with any Gundam. Japanese people reading from right to left. Actually, Chinese actually do that in the ancient times as well. I do not know whether or not Japanese actually adapted that from the Chinese, because some of you guys may know that Japanese is actually kind of derived from Chinese. Like, they stole the language from us. As far as I hate to say it, they actually stole the Chinese kanji from us back during World War II. How in the hell am I supposed to do this? Like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, immediately fucking this up. No, that's the only thing that I could do. The adapter is facing the correct way. Right, it's a little bit finicky. First step of the transformation, it's a little bit finicky. Not World War II. Right, there we go. Finally got it. And then here's the upper body. That's the first step done. And then what was next in the anime? I think it was the Aegis' part. God damn that fucking polycap. Okay, let me grab the arms over here from the stupid squid mode. When in doubt, peckle. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry if you have to loop through the song multiple times while watching me trying to figure out how the hell am I supposed to be doing this transformation. Okay, so this goes here, and oh, there's a rectangular hole here. So good to know. Good to know. And this is supposed to be here. Wadum Aegis Excalibur. Okay, good to know. There's that arm done. Oh, there goes the combo. There's that, and then there's that, and then let's go. That's right here, right there. There we go. That's that. And then, wait a minute. Backpack. The backpack goes this, removes it, puts it on the bottom. Oh, this is a stupid ball joint, I forgot. Oh yeah, and then the arms are gonna be plugged on there. Wow. Gonna be ticked off by that. Especially with the increased weight of the arms being plugged onto here. There we go, and then put on. There goes. I really need to swap out that polycap ball joint. I hate it a lot. Okay, there goes the chest armor, and then here comes the backpack, which is supposed to go over the arms. There we have it. And then let's move on to the legs. Right, I'm gonna put these on. There goes everything, I guess. Man, I hate these stupid ball joints. Try covering it with paper. Let me try the default first. There's that. Yeah, it's the stupid ball joints. It's the goddamn ball joints. Yeah, I might have to fix that later on. There we go, and then here comes the Valkalander. Let's detach the backpack, the feet, and everything but the dagger. And of course, the absolutely idiotic V-fin extension. There we go. Late to the party, so how's the Gatai Abomination? It's going okay, but I need to fix the ball joints of the backpack. It's so damn loose. And then we now need this thing over here. Okay, so this just clamps on regularly like so. And then plugs onto the butt of the Wadum. So at least it has a tail stabilizer, which is good. And we need the wings, so comes in the final adapter, and this plate can be trashed. There we go, and there goes the shoulder again. God damn it, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna feel very, very annoyed about these shoulder joints. So I'm gonna let you guys have a preview, and then I'm gonna put on some glue on the joints to see whether or not that would fix it. So here we have the Rising Gundam. The transformation process is a little bit finicky first time, but once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. And of course, with all the polycap ball joints and all the stability issues going on with the Aegis Knight's shoulders, it's a little bit finicky to get it to go. However, once you got it to go, then it'll be good. Drop test. There we go. Everything drops. It's the core Gundam. It's the core Gundam's stupid polycap waist ball joints. I need to find a replacement. Right, I guess the only ball joint that I have is the ball joint here. Well, what a humanoid abomination that is. Okay, nice for having some of you guys on stream. Nice having you, Dwayne. Nice having you, Emerald Cart. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna fix the backpack, because that is utterly annoying. Hi again. I'm surprised the stream is still going. Yeah, it is still going. And I'm trying to fix the problems that I have with the Rising Gundam. Yep, glad to catch your dream. Where do you live? Hong Kong. So here we have it. And I'm gonna try to attempt to fix the backpack with some super glue on the ball joints. So I'm gonna do this. Are you gonna make a separate review of the Re-Rising Gundam? Yes, I will make a separate review, but that basically means I'm not gonna be getting like a special color version. Okay, there goes that. I'm gonna spread it on the entire track. Hope it can hold the Fork of Doom. It can, with 2 hands, obviously. But it is what it is. It's just a freaking fork. Hey MJ, it's Delta Chi stocks. What do you mean by that? Oh, you're late. They released it a long time ago. It's my favorite Delta. I know about the Delta. I know about the Delta Plus. So while we're waiting for the glue to dry, here is what I have so far of the Re-Rising Gundam. And it looks as though I got it wrongly. There we go. The feet is going to be fixed. Like that. And clamped right back on. There we go. So this is what I have so far of the Re-Rising Gundam. Now, I'm still waiting on the backpack to dry. So, yeah. Looks okay. The manipulators on the feet look a little bit goofy. And let me bring in some actual beams. Do I have any? There we go. 2 beams. I don't think the big Eldor Daughters is gonna become a kit. And of course that falls off. And the beam sabers don't work at all. Like, not at all. There we go, finally got it to remotely work. Still gotta find a better polycap ball joint for the waist of the core Gundam. So yeah, here we have the Hyper Beam Sabers deployed. Does it come with open palms? No, not the Aegis Knight and not the Re-Rising Gundam. The Re-Rising Gundam only has these. So, has the backpack dried at all? Yes. So let me reattach the backpack. Hopefully it will not irritate me as much this time. Okay, VFin off. And there we have it. This is the Re-Rising Gundam fully combined. And, well, this beam is having a little bit of trouble because the beam saber slits are not really too good on the feet. But here we have it. Like, of course, it's a bird's eye view, so it's gonna be a little bit okay. Now the back skirt is gonna struggle when off of the ground because it's gonna wag its tail. Yeah, it's happy that it's gonna combine. Yes, that's exactly why it's gonna wag its tail. Looking pretty okay. Removing the Aegis arm, yeah, it will definitely look much better. But that does provide kind of opportunities for subarms? No, I don't think so. No, it doesn't provide an opportunity for subarms, so yes, remove it and it will look much better. Combining Drago Bakugan. That's probably where they're going here. Like, it uses a magic spell to launch the the Grand Cross Cannon. It's written here on the goddamn instruction manual. So, yeah, here it is. This is the Re-Rising Gundam. And all it can do is look odd and have beam sabers jutting out of its wrists, gauntlets, arms. I don't know. I can't see the hole that connects the wings. There we go. But other than that, and being a very, very weird display piece, it's basically that. So if you're gonna go for the Re-Rising Gundam in September, this is what you're in for. I don't know what to say. Kinda meh. See, the main arms placed weirdly. If they made it wider, then it would look less weird. Yeah, but that's as far as the chest would go. The glue does actually help a little bit on the shoulder armor, so it doesn't really irritate me as much. Sad it doesn't have open palms. Well, the Infinite Justice doesn't have it, so of course the Aegis Knight is not going to have it because it's reusing the Infinite Justice parts. Honestly, and I'm sorry if I offend any Re-Rise fans, but this kit looks like a random kit bash of the Protat team. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks meh. A little bit too big. Are you under-exaggerating it? Excuse my cough. You are understating it. Because it is way too goddamn large. Honestly, I think I might back out of this. Yeah, I'll go for separate suits as well. That's it. It depends on... Okay, there go the wings again. I knocked it off. Don't worry. It just depends on whether or not you like the regular colors or the gold. The gold, no. A solid no. But at the end of the day, this is the Re-Rising Gundam in Gunpla form. I need to find a way to fix the back skirt just so it doesn't just wag all the time. Yes, I'm suppressing it of its happiness. Please call Pet PETA and tell me and tell them that I'm abusing animals, but this is what this kit is. The articulation is okay, the head is still the same, the waist of course is still the same. The skirts over here are the same as the Walden Pod's plus armor because obviously the legs are worth talking about because they are plugged onto a different part. And yep, they can not go back at all because of the arms there. And that's basically it. And of course, because it's the Wadden Pod's feet, this thing would have balancing issues. So where, like, I have 1 million of these sprueless stands. So let me grab another one. I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's average. It's definitely average. Not all that it's cracked out to be. And of course, the stupid stand just plugs on the front like so. There we have it. This is the Re-Rising Gundam. It's a cheese color. Yep. So the one in September is definitely not worth going for. If you just want cheese colors of every one of these kits, then yeah. I hope the old Valkylander is compatible with Re-Rising. It is compatible. The pieces that are different are the wings and the feet pieces, and of course the cannon. Also, can you try lowering the front skirts? 90 degrees, sure. There we go. It's a little bit risky because I do not want to break it, because the top joint is actually pretty damn tight. So let me go there, and there we go. This is lowered the front skirts, and it completely ruins the disguise. The individual is more than a sum here. Yep, there we go. That's the that's the one with the lowered front skirts. And somehow, the little winglets for the Wadden Pod, the normal Wadden Pod, is still stored in there, safe and sound. Combine it with the green and it hurts the eyes. Yep. And the beam sabers are not cooperating with me. So what's left of them? Wadden Pod, obviously nothing left. If you want to bring a mobile doll mate into the case, then go ahead. And here is the Aegis Knight, the core fighter of the Aegis Knight. And here is the ex-Valkylander, what's left of it. So I'm glad that the actual V-fin extension is gone. But to see it combine into it, like this thing right here, mediocre. So what are your guys' thoughts on the Re-Rising Gundam, just like this? And obviously, since this thing is a large boy and nobody has been able to top the Heisenplay 2 Ra in terms of height, let's see. And I can tell from a glance that this thing is not going to be able to top the beast that is the Heisenplay 2 Ra. So let me rotate both of them, because the Heisenplay 2 Ra is basically the largest kit that I have, excluding the stupid Lucifer's wing. And the Heisenplay 2 Ra is taller. So, yep, the Re-Rising Gundam is still not enough to top the Heisenplay 2 Ra. Better buy another Gundam than buy a mountain of cheese. Yeah, I agree. The gold, because okay, god damn it. This is the problem with being too goddamn tall. So let me fix that issue. To the shield booster, you damn. There we go. That's it. Penelope is large too. I don't have the Penelope. Front skirt's too large. I agree. They should just release a normal color, not cheese color. I agree as well. Only Delta Gundam is good in gold. Well, I must argue that the Akatsuki is good. Well, when it has the gold chrome, and of course the RG Phoenix, but that's on a whole nother caliber. The Aegis Knight is not that good. Like, I have to admit, because of the shoulder pieces. But a quick fix, and then we do have the Pitchfork of Death, which is the King Mode sword, which is a disappointment. But overall, the kit is okay. It's pretty okay. But then, if you're buying it to complete the puzzle, like this puzzle right here, I don't think it is all that it's cracked up to be. Like, because in a model kit standpoint, you can not launch the Grand Cross Cannon. You can only jet out the beam sabers that are not good at holding themselves up anyways. And that's it. You're basically having like a combo of all the 4 members of the Build Divers team and just having the kit sit there. So that's what you're gonna be in for. But if you're gonna be completing the team, displaying them separately, go right ahead. It's a decent enough kit for that. And of course, here we have Puny Hachiroboshi. Sad. Are you getting the Master Grade Testament? No, I'm not getting the Master Grade Testament. P Bandai Master Grade, too expensive. And I don't have the space for it. Plus, I'm not really too interested in the Testament Gundam at all. I'm sorry, that's me. Hey Sanglang, you're pretty late to the stream, but it's alright. But yeah, everybody, show us the leftover of the Aegis. Here. You have a gigantic gaping gap between the attachments of the weapons and the nose cone. And X-Valkylander over here. So, what do you guys think? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Would you buy all the kits over here for separate display, combined display, or something? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna finish my drink before I end the stream. What do you think? Is Re-Rising Gundam worth it? I think not. But then again, I need some time to let that sink in. But the Re-Rising Gundam Grand Cross colors is definitely not good in my opinion. Like, not only is the Re-Rising Gundam just a gigantic statue that sits there with loosely held on beam sabers, if you buy it in the cheese colors, which is going to be coming out next month, none of the separate forms look good at all. First of all, because it's going to be using a cheap gold, not the Aegis Gundam gold. And you're going to have a golden version of the Eurovan Gundam, which barely does anything. But yes, molding parts, I know. The Core Gundam 2 only came with the Eurovan Gundam, so that's the free rider who gets the most of the spotlight. That's basically who that is. I might argue that the X-Valkylander does look pretty good in the gold, but then again, I'm really held back by it. And then the Wadden Pod is just cheese. It's just a gigantic cheese mushroom. So I'd rather you guys, if you guys want the Re-Rising Gundam, go ahead. It's okay for me. Like, to each their own, but I'm not really too big of a fan of the Re-Rising Gundam. Because it's the same case as the Net 8 Gundam. You can either fire imaginary beams or have it using the Watcher Lumiere. So there's no features in the Net 8 Gundam, and that's the same case in this. This thing just looks intimidating and has gigantic front skirts from the plus armor. And it only has loosely held on beam sabers. But if you want to go ahead for this thing, go ahead for this thing. I don't really mind for the people who actually like the Re-Rising Gundam in Gunpla form. But if you go ahead and buy the cheese, it's okay if you like it, but no. And yeah, I will actually recommend you guys to get the 4 separate kits in the regular colors. Color combination is also lacking, which is why the cheese color exists, because it is serving as the powered up form, unifying all of the color schemes over here. I think if you got all 4 kits already, then at least you got something to play with. But if you only have 1 or 2, not worth just getting others. Yeah, it's not worth it for the Re-Rising Gundam. However, it is worth it if you want to complete the team. So if you want to have the full Build Divers team, go right ahead. It is, like, the Valkylander is average. It doesn't one-up the old one, by the way. But it does have pretty interesting armor. It does have pretty interesting armaments. And overall is a little pretty cute chicken that you can get around to play with. And of course, it is painted after the normal Astria, apart from the GN condenser. So this thing does have the looks going for it, apart from the pearlescent white that turns milky. The Aegis Knight, it is not too good when you talk about the special features, quote unquote special features of the Aegis Knight. And you only have the Pitchfork of Doom for the King mode. But then I must admit, the King mode head does look very, very cool. I really like how the Mohawk over there actually has a track that you can slide on the head. So, and then of course the shoulder armor over here, you need to fix it with a little bit of glue on the ball joints, and then you will be able to have a pretty decent kit. The Wadam Pod itself, it is a pretty good kit. No features whatsoever. You have a plus armor, and then you can have a piggyback because of the dome. The Core Gundam 2 because obviously. So overall, the full separate team is actually worth it, in my opinion. So if you want the full separate team, go ahead and pick it up. But if you're picking up the team just, and I mean only, for the Re-Rising Gundam, no. It is not too worth it if you want to pick up all the team just for the Re-Rising Gundam. If you are somebody like me who is a little bit on the fence about it. Are you getting Re-Rise? What do you mean by Re-Rise? Are you talking about the Anima Rise or the Re-Rising Gundam sets that's coming next month? Why did Bandai torture us? I don't know. Wow, everyone dislikes this kit. I don't necessarily dislike it. Now, I must make it clear here. I do like how creative they actually went for this idea, but the execution and the features, it left me a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. So, I'm not necessarily disliking it. And then again, I still need some more time with the Re-Rising Gundam to determine whether or not I like it. So that's why the review is going to come a little bit later. But as first impressions, it's not too good. It's not really what it's cracked up to be. It's just a Gundam that can use beam sabers. That's it. So not necessarily disliking it, but feeling a little bit overhyped, disappointed. So not disappointment. We only don't like the cheesy color. That's it. Normal color is not too bad. Not gonna lie, it's not too bad. But if you guys can come up with a unifying color scheme that actually represents the sun better than the cheese, then go for it. Not gonna lie, it's not a good kit combined, but I still like, but I still like it. Fair enough. I thought the Aegis was gonna be better than the Justice, but now I think I prefer Justice. Lol. Fair enough. I do prefer the Justice Gundam, but I prefer the looks of the Aegis Knight. The Aegis Knight does look way more serious, but Justice Knight looks like it's been built by a goofball. It is in fact built by a goofball, but only seriously utilized towards the end of the appearances of the Justice Knight. It's somehow and ridiculous at the same time. Yep, I agree with you. Thank you. Anima Rise Gundam. I will be picking that up. I will be picking 2 of that up, because I will be using 1 set of extra armor to customize. And maybe the second Core Gundam Rise can sit on top of my monitor to act as a desk buddy. I feel bad for the designer. Same, but yeah, it is a cool concept in the anime, but when translated into model kit form, the design does not look too bad. It looks okay, not just not from a bird's eye view, because you can see the inner mechanisms that went into creating this Gundam. But yeah, the model kit itself, it's not what it's cracked up to be. Is this what it's called fan service? Yes. It's not the worst, and it's not a must go form. Yeah, I'd rather you have the full team separate, and with the net 8 actually make some custom hands, have the entire team hold hands, and the X-Valkylander ride on the Jupiter armor. And I'm right, I'm waiting for it. Yes. Is the Re-Rising Gundam supposed to look like Wadorn? No, it is supposed to look like an abomination. Okay, everybody, let's just forget and move on. Death Buddy, how cute. Yeah, definitely cute. Once I get the whole squad, I'll probably use this combination for shelf presence. Yes, that's another thing this kit does well. Shelf presence. Nothing crazy, just like posing it for pictures. I'm probably gonna post it for a few pictures because I don't know. Maybe I will look at it. Yeah, let's move on. It's already there and there's nothing we can do. Yep, so I guess this is gonna be the last call for comments, because I'm not gonna bother taking this apart. I want to interact with it more just so I can form my opinions on it. But interacting with the beam sabers, it's already not looking too good. So yeah, I'm not gonna disassemble it on stream. I'm gonna disassemble it off camera. So yes, last call for comments. Last call for comments. What's done is done. Yeah, it's done. So anybody has any questions you want from me? Any questions you want me to answer in the reviews for not only the Aegis Knight and the Re-Rising Gundam, but also the Hajiro Boshi over here. Any questions you guys would want me to answer? Anything you want to drop down here, drop it now. So I'm gonna stick around until I finish this kind of soda, and then I'm gonna be gone. This just looked like design from some newbie builder than a professional builder. Huh, okay. The lower body is. I'm trying to think of what I could do with the lower body. Like, of course the arms will look out of proportion when you put in just the regular armored legs. Can you replace the core Gundam 2 with the core Gundam 1 or the Alice core Gundam? Definitely, because it's basically the same mechanics. But for the Alice core Gundam, you actually need to use the custom head, as you may anticipate. By the way, spoilers for episode 26, everybody. Good job, NJ. Thanks for the stream. See you next time. Nice having you here, Revan. I will wait for the review of the Hajiro Boshi and Aegis Knight, MJ. Cool. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, as with all other core Gundam releases, the core Gundam over here can actually be replaced with any other core Gundam. How much is Hajiro Boshi? I remember 120, and I regretted buying it at that store because another store that I saw sold the Hajiro Boshi for 99 Hong Kong dollars. I could have saved goddamn 20 there. Head close up. Okay, it's a little bit hard to angle that. Please focus. There we go. This is the head of the Gundam Hajiro Boshi. Panel line and such. So, what do you guys think? I can't really... Okay, there we go, turning. Nope, that loses focus. So here we go. This is the Hajiro Boshi. Can you kit bash it with Marcosius? Yes, you can kit bash the Hajiro Boshi with Marcosius. What do you think, Kevin, of the Hajiro Boshi's head? It's getting late here. 1 a.m. Night, man. Night, Louis. So I think I am going to be ending the stream right here. So I need some time because essentially I have two kits over here. The Aegis Knight and the Re-Rising Gundam here. So I'm going to take some time. I'm going to interact with that. And I'm going to come up with a more refined conclusion. Kind of nice since I had great separate parts. Yeah, it's definitely good. So I'm going to take a break for today. the perfectibility will be built in my own time. And yeah. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, I just woke up from a dream, and it's actually 1 a.m. now. Good morning, 1 a.m. here. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna wrap it up for the stream, and stay tuned for the reviews. And yeah, feel free to tell me your views on the Re-Rising Gundam when the review of this thing releases. So that's gonna wrap it up for me, and I'll see you all later on. Peace out, everybody, and good night to those who live in the same time zones or close by. Yeah, perfectibility needs the utmost focus. Yeah. See you guys next time. All of you guys have a good one.